This is the vlog for August 22nd, 2018, and I'm breathing better. We knew it couldn't last forever. I keep telling everybody eventually all the trees would burn down and we wouldn't have any more new smoke, and we'd just have to wait for what's left to dissipate. But the trees are not all burning down, but the fires are still going out, and the smoke is getting more tolerable. It hasn't left completely, and I imagine it probably won't. They keep saying it's going to start dissipating or it's going to be completely gone by X time. I would be surprised if it was completely gone before the weekend. And I bet it's going to slowly, it's going to rain this weekend. And then when the rain clears at the beginning of next week, that's when I think we're going to see less smoke. That's my prediction. We'll see if it holds true. But I found out something sort of disappointing tonight. I went down to the ale house to have dinner with my folks. And that's my Velcro and my cargo pockets. I went down to have dinner with my folks at the ale house. It was so loud. My poor mother has been going deaf since I was born, basically. She's getting a new hearing aid soon, which will be nice. Hopefully it helps a lot with her hearing. But I now know a bit what it's like to be her, because it was so loud that I could barely hear my parents talk to me. Definitely couldn't hear them talk to each other very much while we were down having dinner. And then after dinner, I decided I'd bid them farewell, and I decided to go get frozen yogurt at Yogurt World. And learned to my unfortunate chagrin that they're closing tomorrow. They've been here on the area where I live for 5 years, and they can't continue to be open. Their rent doubled. And I'm sure I've mentioned the rent being fairly atrocious around here, so it's not terribly surprising that's the case. Which is a shame, because I really like that frozen yogurt. Probably means more Ben & Jerry's in my future, which is probably about as healthy in the long run. Maybe even better if I'm eating smaller servings of it. So. But yeah, time marches on. The kitchen is really starting to come together. The cabinets and everything are in. The countertop's in. There's a sink now. The refrigerator has been put back into its little nook. The microwave works. I don't think the range or the oven work, so cooking big meals is going to be out of the question. The beeping that may be audible at certain points in this is a monoxide poisoning detector that needs its batteries replaced. Annoyingly, it plugs into the wall and draws most of its power that way, but it requires batteries in order to function for backup. And the batteries are continually drained over time, and then when they run out, the damn thing beeps. It has woken me up in the middle of the night many times. It has yet to save my life from monoxide poisoning. But whatever. Someone is replacing the batteries now. So, breathing better. Work was a little bit stressful today. I tried to do too much. And when I realized I didn't need to do everything that I was doing, it got a lot better. Last night I did some adult stuff. Not like the fun adult stuff that, if you go on the internet and type in adult, those kind of things you're going to get. No, this was what would be more commonly called grown-up stuff. My health insurance is some sort of bank system now that I don't actually intend to put any money into, but I had to sign up for just to get my benefits. I thought that was the end of it, and then a couple weeks ago, I got a letter indicating that I needed to send a copy of my Social Security and my driver's license to them to complete the transaction and have my actual health insurance working. So that's fun. I'd been dragging my heels on getting it done. Finally got it done last night. So I didn't have a lot of time to play games or relax, although yesterday wasn't nearly as stressful today. So I'm going to definitely sit down, play some games, maybe get a little bit of Doom in, I'd really like to play some Monster Hunter, but I also really want to get done with the quests in Battle for Azeroth so I can participate in spoiler talk. I know I've got strange priorities, I understand that. But it does mean that I'm going to keep this short and sweet, so I'm going to say good night. I'm Eric Spornitz, and tomorrow will be better.